Pete runs inside. He returns with a small fan. He plugs it in and turns it on. The fan starts to spin and blow, but the machine does not move. "We need more wind," says Will. Pete finds a bigger fan. He plugs it in and turns it on. Now 2 fans are blowing, but the machine does not move. "We need even more wind," Orv says. Pete plugs in a whole bunch of fans. All the fans start to blow at once, but it's still not enough wind. Pete is sad, but Orv and Will are excited. "Those fans just gave us a new idea," they say. "What if we make a machine that doesn't need wind to fly?" Orv says. Orv, Will, and Pete draw new plans. They add spinning parts that look like fans to the aircraft, but now they need a way to make the propellers spin. "We can build an engine," Pete says. Together they build an engine. They turn the engine on. It makes the propellers spin. The new machine starts to move. But will it fly? "Time to test it out," says Orv. Orv and Will test the machine. It's a little shaky, but it flies. "Yay, it works!" everyone shouts. Now it's Pete's turn to fly. Then Pete lands the plane in front of the school. Everyone cheers and claps for Pete and the Wright brothers. "We did it!" the 3 of them shout. When friends work together, the sky is the limit. The real Wright brothers, Wilbur and Orville Wright, were real brothers who lived long ago. Electricity wasn't even available everywhere yet. Their interest in flying machines started when they were kids. When they grew up, they began to learn about flying. They visited the library and read all about flying. They studied birds in flight. They learned from other inventors. Then they tried to make their own flying machine. One of the early machines was the Wright glider. It needed wind to fly like a kite. The Wright brothers tried new things to make the machine better. They added an engine and propellers to push the flying machine through the air. Then on December 17th, 1903, in Kitty Hawk, North Carolina, they tested their new machine. It worked. They had made the first gas-powered airplane. The first flight was short. The plane flew just 120 feet. But on that day, the Wright brothers changed how people would travel forever.